what a day. It's a long day, isn't it? It's exciting being outside again. It's exciting being at these events. 9 hours, relentless up and down the stairs. Realizing what 10,000, 15,000 steps feels like. I'm sure your feet are thanking you, and I'm thanking you too for being so patient and being so wonderful, being part of such a great event. So I'm going to ask you to combine as an audience. The English people in the audience, I'm going to ask you to put politeness to the side. I'm going to ask you to whoop, holler, clap, applaud, do all these other things. The other half of the audience, the people who aren't English here today, you're going to show them how it's done. And hopefully they're going to learn from you. Does that sound good? It's just a lot of clapping for the next 10 minutes, don't worry. So let me warm you up. Let's start with the wonderful speakers on the business track. Give them a round of applause. That's the level. Can't go below that now. We've had a great day, but if you give me an 8 out of 10 now, I'm going to make you do it again. All right? So today from the speakers, they've put such massive amounts of effort in here, and I think that it's just been phenomenal. So if you've missed any talk, if you've been torn between the two, great, we did a good job. That's what we want to do. But all the talks will be available pretty soon. You'll get access to them first because you're here, and you'll be able to see anything else that you want to see again. Let's give it up for the technical track speakers. Now it's a little unfair because there's a couple of people that aren't here on these. So see if the laser works. Oh, look at this. Vinay was replaced with Willem, his business partner, who did a wonderful job. And Stefan up here, I'm just pointing them out just in case you're thinking, I've not seen these people. Who are these people? It's replaced with Talesh with literally an overnight notice, 4 pages of scribbled, as he calls them, chicken notes. Hard to read, bangs out a talk on the exact same topic Stefan was going to. Literally overnight notice. So I think those two deserve their own round of applause for stepping in and making sure that happens. Next up, we have our wonderful track MCs who have worked hard to make sure that you know the speakers, that they're introduced. These speakers are not fleeing, that they're not nervous, that they are helped, that they are supported, that they are loved and they're cared for. So big round of applause to Joe and Mache, please. If I keep walking, I'm going to sit down on one of these seats, but we'll keep down. You're lowering down just a little bit. There's only a couple more. You need to stay with me. I want to say thank you to our support sponsors today. I say it every year, it's not that the event wouldn't happen without sponsors, that's a lie. It's that it would be in a tent in a field and you'd all be complaining of sunburn right now because of the temperature. It's just a better experience with them. So let's applaud for the people in the marketplace. Big round of applause. And for the people that I think are particularly fascinated with my version, JH's version of crazy, that support us from the second we say, do you think we should run it again? Do you think COVID's going to come back? Strikes, they'll never happen. Big round of applause for Adobe, PayPal, and Akuva, please. Now, I promise we're coming to the end of our applause. Just a little bit longer, So, today's a labour of love for all of us at JH. You've seen the red t-shirts appear a little bit by a little bit throughout the day. People have been doing jobs that they had no right to be asked to do. Folding t-shirts, getting drinks, making sure speakers were looked after. A lot of people signed up to be a developer, to be a project manager, to work in other things, but the entire team, again, is my particular brand of crazy. And I think that they have dug deep all day, and when you see them partying and the first people on the dance floor later, you'll understand why. They've got a lot to celebrate. So I'm going to ask them to stand up and turn around for this applause if I can. If you humour me. Come on. Come on. Saved your best for last, and I love you for it. I love you for it. I want to shout out particular Emma and Ali who've put up with my brand of absolute crazy, several expletives would go here, crazy for quite a while to help this happen. So thank you, thank you. So, you're saying, Jimmy, I've got stamina, I'm here. My taxi's not till 7. I'm stopping overnight. I know that I've seen your emails on the strikes. I'm here for more. You're not going to stop here, are you? No, no. So let's go through what we've got. Upstairs in the sponsor marketplace, otherwise known as the upper river room, we have another bar tab, another one. More drinks coming out, you can have nice chats for the end of the day. Some sponsors will still have swag, most of them won't. They have had an unprecedented demand from all of you today. You've taken home everything that they've brought, which is say, when you're putting together a stand is your favourite things. You don't have to lug it back home, you don't have to put it in your car, everything else. But also it means that you picked the right thing after going through it over and over and over again. So upstairs till 7? 7, we have a drinks reception with, I think we'll be fine on the bar tab. I think we'll be okay. We'll top it up. For those of you that want to go home or want to go straight from that, you get had a couple of beers, you want to go to the after party, from 7 o'clock at the core bar, these details on a pop-up outside, the real party will begin. There's games, there's music, there's DJs, DJ. There's quiet areas, there's party areas, there's cocktails, there's alcohol, there's non-alcohol, there's everything. We've thought of it all. We've even came up for Adobe, for JH, for Shipper HQ cocktails, named after the sponsors in our best puns that we could think of. Crack team of experts on that for quite a while. So I hope you enjoy them. There's also, I believe, a photo booth, is there not? So, that's where we'll be next. So, I started out the day saying that our speakers had heard a lot of great things. You'd heard a lot of great things. Hopefully, the rumours have been true. Hopefully, you've had a good time. Hopefully, the events lived up to the hype. When I spoke to a speaker earlier who had been anxious for weeks, stopping up, losing sleep, everything else, just wanted to do a great job, first time on stage. And they said to me, the crowd loved it. They clapped, they applauded. It was a dream come true. That's the kind of feedback you like to hear as an organizer. It's also how you've made each of our speakers feel today, how you've made each of our sponsors feel today, hopefully how you've made Team JH feel today as well. So all that's left to say from me at this point really is that it's just been an honour, a privilege as always, to be your host. Have a lovely day. Thank you, everybody.